Yes, sir.
Thank you for your kind presentations and the way you have answered to the questions. Now we have a next
Thank
speaker
you.
from Indonesia,
Yes,
Dr.
thank
Vita
you.
Meylani from Indonesia. She wrote several books. Along with this, she has several publications in national and international journal. Now we would like to Vita Meylani from Indonesia.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. I'm sorry I can't open my camera because I need trouble. But could you hear my voice?
Yes,
We can
yes.
hear you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the opportunity. I will share just a little presentation about research method and techniques. Uh, as we know that our research is always from the material, hypothesis, procedure, statement, and conclusion. And the first question is why doing research? There are any reason why we are doing research, such as a quest for knowledge and understanding, an interesting and useful experience, a course for qualification, a career, a style of life, a way to improve quality of life, or an ego boost. And how the process of research, uh, I try to make a formula and 5 steps. The first step is the process is initiated with a question or problem. And the next step, goals and objectives are formulated to deal with the question or problem. And then the research design is developed to achieve the objective. Step 3. And for the step 4, results are generated by conducting the research. And the last step, uh, interpretation and analysis of results follow. Uh, in the process of research, uh, start from question of problem and then formulate goal of objective and plan and design a research, generate research result and interpret result and draw conclusion. As we know before, overview of research methodologies, qualitative research, quantitative research, and mixed methods. Qualitative research, such as ethnography, case study, grounded theory, autobiography, participatory action, research, and phenomenology. And quantitative research, the examples such as survey methods, experiment, and mixed methods draw from qualitative and quantitative methods. Quantitative research approach tends to approximate phenomena from a larger number of individuals using survey methods such as Creswell 2003. And this is start from research question, variables, and hypothesis, and then how to sampling, and then data collection, data analysis, and results and conclusion. Qualitative research approach to research is focused on understanding a phenomenon from a closer perspective, natural setting, attempting to make sense of or interpret phenomenon in terms of the meaning of people playing them. And start from exploratory nature. It's different from qualitative and quantitative research, contextual understanding, and then subjectivity and reflexivity, small and pervasive sampling, in-depth data collection, and interactive data analysis. Research methods, such as interview, focus groups, participant observation, or field notes, video, text, and image analysis, such as document, media, and data. And then useful methods. Useful method is this participation observation, gain insight into understanding cultural pattern to determine what's necessary and needed in tool development, complementary to interview. And interview or focus groups explore how the tools are used and could be used in a novice programming course, gain insight into the meaning of tools for students for learning to program. And data analysis, terms arising from data, would provide insight into current learning to program, issues and see what is important to student or teacher or administrator. Meanwhile, the survey useful for verifying results on a larger scale, used to testing, and useful for triangulation results. And choice of methodology and methods depends on research question, research goal, researcher beliefs and value, researcher skill and time and funds. And then was sampling. What is your population of interest? Sampling it's based from what is your population of interest? To whom do you want to generalize your results? Such as all lecturers, school children, Indonesian, women age, other, and can you sample the entire population? Yeah. We know that sampling, how to sampling, study population and target population and make a to be a sample. Basic methods of sampling, there are such as random sampling. This is selected by using or random numbers. Each individual subjects, such as a human or otherwise, has an equal chance of being selected. Example, drawing names from that or random numbers, such as the picture. And then basic methods of sampling, systematic sampling, select a random starting point and then select every and third subject in the population, simple to use, so it is used option. Another basic method of sampling is convenience sampling that use subject that are easily accessibility. Example, using family members or student in a classroom or more shoppers and extra. Another basic method of sampling is stratified sampling. It is divide the population into at least 2 different groups with common characteristics, then draw some subject from each group, or group is called strata or stratum, and the result in a more representative sample. And then designing a questionnaire. What is a questionnaire? A research questionnaire is a research tool for data collection and usually a set of structured questions for which answer can be coded and analyzed quantitatively. Can also include open question, online, postal, telephone, face-to-face, or etc. Can also be used for qualitative analysis using semi-structured question by face-to-face or by telephone. And how to design a questionnaire. The first is determine surprise objectives, plan what to measure, and decide on format, personal interview, telephone, self, formulate question to obtain the needed information, decide on the wording of question, decide on the question sequence and layout of the questionnaire, using a sample, test the questionnaire for omission and ambiguity, and then correct the problem, retest again if necessary. The major decision in questionnaire design, there are 4. The first is content. It is important what should be asked, and then wording, how should each question be phrased, and the third sequence, in what order should the question be presented, and the fourth layout, what layout will be serve the research objectives. And guideline to design a questionnaire include demographic, socioeconomic, and geographic information. We will need to control or adjust for variables such as race, gender, age, income, education, marital status, family size, and geographical information. Types of question of a questionnaire, close-ended. We can use A and strongly agree, B agree, C disagree, D strongly disagree, and income category, years of education, age category, and easy to enter data. Of course, easy to compare answer. And then types of question close-ended, participants' own voice, doesn't enforce research categorization, confounded with language or verbal skills, answer are not reliable. As example, how is your marriage? Yeah, answer, okay, I guess it is too difficult to analyze. And then things to avoid. Important complexity. Use simple, direct conversational language, embracing sensitive or threatening question, not ambiguity words such as often, occasionally, usually, regularly, frequently, many should be used with caution. If this word have to be used, their meaning should be explained properly. Okay, I think it is my presentation. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor, for your kind presentations. From audience, if you have any questions, you can do it. Audience, if you have any questions, you can do it. Otherwise, we
May
have
I
a
ask a
next.
question, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for the presentation. My question is, if we design a questionnaire, how we can validate that? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the question. We can validate by expert judgment, or maybe there are any questionnaire how to validate before. Yeah, it is my answer.
Thank you, ma'am.
Or we can. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor, for your kind presentation and the answer to the questions. And now we have our next speakers